Hi guys, it's your boy Viper here and welcome to the channel. Now in today's video we are going to be doing mission 17 of the very excellent Dungeon Keeper from Bullfrog. Now it's been a few days since I did load up my next mission on this because I've actually been mega busy. I had to do the Destiny 2, so I got the Seraph Seal done. And I've been looking at other games that we could possibly do on the channel. So I'll be looking forward to putting some Warzone videos up. So check them out when they do come. So without further ado, let's just dive straight into today's video. Number 17. So after we've done this one, we've only got 18, 19 and the final mission of 20 left. So as soon as the game loads, the first things I'm going to do is load up my game, because as with all the other missions I've been able to have transfer creature to this mission. So it's been like 8, 9 missions on the truck we had transfer creature. I can't exactly remember, so I'm going to quickly load up my game. And here we are back on this mission with our creature. So first things first I'm going to do is stick down a layer. I'll do the zoom out in a minute. As a fact, I'll do that now. So we'll just zoom out, we'll just make sure the speed's running a little bit faster than what it should be. First things first I'm going to do is dig straight out to this over here. And because I don't want to be spending ages of them digging out all the gold, I'm just going to quickly get them to dig this. And then you can fortify it whilst we get our creatures in. And we can secure ourselves a little bit. Now, there is 2 ways you can go about doing this mission. You could either let the creatures come and attack you, which will happen, or you can like secure yourself in so they won't attack. But if you do that, then you've got all of the creatures that you've not had to come and attack you wanting to come in and get you, so you'll have to fight them all in one go. So you have to make the choice of whether you want to fight them all in one go or if you want to do it like straight away. So I'm going to just quickly get straight to digging stuff, building stuff, getting stuff out, digged out, so we can get training room up and running straight away, library down so we can get a few spells and new rooms, and we want to hopefully get creatures. We do need to be quicker on this one because we will be getting attacked by enemies very, very soon. So I'm just going to leave them to do that, and hopefully we can stop them from actually coming in. And I will just stick down another 2 imps, just 2, because we don't want to do too many of them, because we are going to need the gold on this mission. And my vampire seems to be okay for now, so I'm just going to start building a bit of a hatchery because I don't want him to get angry. So we just will build that. It's running a bit slow, so we'll just sort that out a little bit. Is that a few more, I think? Running a lot better there now, so we'll just leave that like that for now. Let them hopefully dig it all out. Claim everything. I will start picking them up and dropping them down so they can start claiming, so we can start putting down our rooms. I'm also going to dig that there. And we shall square that off there. Square that off here. So there's less for our imps to secure. We will leave that like that, and we'll just quickly do this like so. So then we've got like a room. So now what we want to make sure we've got is a hatchery, training room, lair. Maybe not the training room, but I'm going to put down the training room because I want to get creatures here straight away. Only a little one for now because we do need the gold. And I don't know what the imps are doing, but we want them to dig this out quickly as well because we will start to get attacked soon. So don't dig that out just yet. Now your main thing is, can we get the walls up quick enough? So I'm going to quickly dig this out here like so. Keep an eye on the map, make sure that no of the heroes come. Because as soon as we notice the heroes starting to come, we are going to have to start securing our walls. But for the time being, we're not doing too bad. That's a fair size layer for all of our creatures. And we'll just slightly enlarge it, just a little bit, not too much, because I do need to save a little bit of gold just for our treasure room. So whilst the imps are doing that, I will pick up the gold so I can place it down in our treasure room. So So we'll just quickly grab all this gold. And now we're going to want to ourselves put down our imps to fortify the walls if they don't start going to fortify them themselves. So now they're going to fortify the walls, and as always they're going to do 3 on one little part, so you want to make sure that you've not got 3 imps wasting time doing it there. Now that they're fortifying them walls, we need to just keep an eye to make sure that no white heroes come. So we'll just leave the map up for a minute, just monitor the situation that's going on with our imps, just to make sure that they have got the walls up, because we know that if we get the walls up, then we can secure ourselves in a little bit. Now I'm not going to be doing it for ages securing ourselves in, because I do want to attack them all before there's loads of creatures, because we do have to our advantage the level 10 vampire. Now we're slowly getting there. We do ideally want to be doing on the top bit. See, so that's like that now. What I will do is, because, oh, well, let me just go and pick up that gold that I dropped. I'll just build a little treasure room here, not too big because we don't want the imps to come off doing the walls, but big enough that I can put down all my gold. And because the imps will come and pick up this gold, I want to quickly pick this up and put this down on there as well. Now I'm going to go straight back to my map, and the imps will probably stop doing stuff, so let me just check. Yeah, the imps are running over there now to do the gold. So now you do pick up your imps and you want to be doing the walls yourselves, and you want to make sure that you have got your walls done if this is the play that you want to do. So I'm going to do this just for now because I do want to secure my walls in, just so that we can get a little bit of security for when we do get attacked. Now they're probably going to go straight to do the other thing with the gold as soon as that's done. So I will start building these rooms out now. Hopefully we should get something from that. Hopefully the creatures start arriving because we've got now a training room, which will enlarge the size of the hatchery. Hopefully we should get a bile demon or 2, probably won't. But as you can see, they're now going all the way down here to do the gold again. Some are doing the walls, but I ideally want that to not be the case. So we'll just enlarge this, maybe not that big, just so we've got a library, because we will get warlocks regardless, because we do need them creatures to extend our walls. So now the imps are messing about. It may say that they're doing stuff, yeah, they're doing, what they're doing is they're running over here to you. So we do need to start putting down a library straight away, because of the simple fact that we have got no creatures that have come, and we can't win this with just our vampire. So let's just stick this down so we do start getting some more creatures. I will just leave the library about this size for now and enlarge it later on if we do need to. And we'll pick up this dude here because he seems to have got a little bit confused. So that library should do for now. We'll stick the warlock and the vampire straight in there. And then we'll go straight to the map to make sure that they're fortifying the walls. They're sort of, so I'm going to assist them. The level 10 pimp there, doing nice. We might just do this actually. So now that we've got the basis of the base done now, I'm just going to stick down the save, because the map is basically done here. Not the map, sorry. The base is pretty much secure. We've got our imps all doing this one part here, thank God. So they should hopefully secure all this. Hopefully. So let's stick down our warlocks into our library. And we shall also now enlarge the size of the lair. So we're just greatly inside our lair. We've got the gold to dig out, so don't worry about that. And now we've got the heroes coming here, so we do need to start focusing on the walls now. little bits of gold on the floor, so I will pick that up just to make sure that they don't pick it up, and they do continue to fortify the walls. So as you can see, they're heading over this way, so we do need to start fortifying these walls here. Right, I need to make sure this. Once they've done this bit, I'm going to put down 8 imps ourselves. So we want one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. It's going to be a bit close, but I think we should be able to just about secure ourselves in nicely. Nearly done. So hopefully. Now we've got them coming from the bottom as well. So now we've got 2 lots of heroes on the map. So we are going to stay like this behind our walls for about 10 minutes. And then we do need to start taking out these heroes, because you will get loads roaming, and the last thing you want is to have like 6 to say 10 different things of heroes going around trying to get in your walls. So now we are secure. We've got a nice supply of cash. Make sure. We do have a bit of a problem here. I don't know why that has done that like that. Let me just put that one there. What? Did you see that then? It must have started training, so I don't know why that's there like that. Hopefully they won't get through there. They shouldn't get through there. I don't know why that's done that, so excuse me. Now what we need to do is start digging out some gold. So I'm going to dig that gold out here, and I'm going to start off down here because, well, it's just quite a fair way away from where we want to be. And let's see if we've got the torch chamber yet. We nearly got the torch chamber. So it's not too good the fact that we've only got warlocks. Like, that's pretty terrible actually. That's something to be concerned about, because we do ideally need more creatures than just the warlocks. Like, you could build the barracks and get the orcs, but I don't really rate them. We will just enlarge this so we can get them all in here. Just make sure they are all in here with our vampire. Another vampire wasn't just sitting in there, but just in case. Good drink of tea. Nice. So let's go over to our treasure and just make it a little bit bigger. Just so that if we do get creatures that are based on the size of your treasure room, we can do it, because we've got quite a fair sized treasure room. So we'll just dig that out there and enlarge the treasure room to that. The next room we get will be the torch chamber, so we'll stick that down straight away and start training our mistresses. Now I'm running all down here to collect this out, which I don't mind them doing just yet. But we want to be starting to think now about where we're going to be putting our torch chamber. So we could put it here, to be honest. It's big enough room, 4x4. You know, we'll stick the torch chamber there. And then we've got a big space here for a workshop if we need a workshop, and a big space we can have for a graveyard as well. If we need to do a graveyard, we can dig out this bit here. Not down here, but this bit here. Move our treasure room, because we'll have all the space. So the next room that we get will be the mistress. So let's hope we can get that research quickly enough, so then we can start quickly training our mistresses. If we happen to get them, I'm going to hope we do get them, because it's going to be a tough fight if not. So now that we're secure within our walls of our dungeon, we can't really be attacked. But as you can see, there's now 3, and I'm going to say that these are probably level 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, and 7, maybe around 4, 5, and 6, because it's the start of the level. And there's another load of heroes pop up. So the new room's been researched, so straight away we're going to stick ourselves down the torch chamber. So I'll stick this down, and let's hope we get ourselves 1, 2 loads of mistresses. Now we could quickly enlarge the size of this, because they're not actually coming yet. Let me stick down a quick save over that save. Let me just do that. See, they have dug there because you can see it. So I'm just gonna do that like so. And that will be a mistress. That is a mistress. Excellent. So we need to quickly just put these down here and get this done quickly, because we do need to quickly fortify this wall as well. So I'm just going to do... Let's go for a big one. We're going to dig through here. No, we didn't. So let's quickly fortify this wall. Enlarge the side of our torch chamber, because if it is quite a fair size, then we're going to get more of them. Now they are fortifying. I was about to pick up the imps then and drop them down there, but they actually decided to do it, so it saved me picking them up and dropping them in. Now, we don't really need one that big, but I've done it that big deliberately because of the old rule where 1 is 1, so as you can tell. There's, what, 10 is it? Is that? There's 6, and 4 is 10, so yeah, that's that. So now we've got 1 and 1 of our mistresses and 2, so we'll go over to the training room. Straight away, we'll start training these because with the mistress and the vampire, we should be okay to go and kill everything. And when we do go through, we're going to go through here, straight into our training room. So the only room that we're waiting on now is the graveyard, so that when we do go through, we can get the corpses and put them in a graveyard, which we're going to build here actually. We'll stick on fleet, and we shall keep an eye on our mistresses. So now we've got the graveyard, so I will build this just now in case we run out of money later. So let's build it that big, because it's not a cheap thing to build. Tell you what, we'll go another one across. That should be big enough to stick in. No, we'll do another row up just in case, And then we'll have one of room there then for all the corpses. So as you can see, we are using our money now, so we will start mining out the gold. So we'll let our imps continue mining this. The gold we've got should be enough to pay for our creatures and continue the training of our mistresses. Make sure they are training. And we have ourselves another vampire. Excellent. So we'll straight away train that. I did not expect to get a vampire, so that's fantastic. Getting a vampire is amazing. Let's hope we get a few more vampires, because if we do get a few more vampires, then this mission is definitely done. Like I said, I'm sure in the original game, you didn't get vampires through the portal. I am 90% certain that didn't happen. We got another vampire, or as I like to say, we got another game-breaking creature. Once we got enough vampires, an army of vampires and mistresses, doesn't matter who it is, we should be able to make easy work of them. So that's all the rooms done, and we've only got the one spell, which is the breakdown wall spell. Now, when I do first go, I'm going to push straight up here and across. And what I need to actually, I think we should just be able to attack them, but we'll soon see when we do get it. So at the minute, all we're doing is mining out the gold, making sure we've got enough gold for the payday of our creatures, and making sure that all of our creatures are actually being trained. Now we can't dig this out no more, our training room. If we do need to make another a bigger training room, we will have to build another one, because as you can see how the wall is there, that means that there's nothing on this side, there's no more mud as well. So I don't think there'll be any way that I can show you now actually, like here for example. It's because that I can dig out there, and as you can see here, I was changing, so they're digging out there now. They've dug that out, as you've seen. So that's what they're doing at the minute. So they can't get in. They're trying to find a way in. We've got enough gold here to sustain us, for us to train up our vampires, train up our mistresses. The warlocks are pretty redundant creatures in my eyes. They're only here now to just do the spell. So what we shall do is we shall put 3 of them back in the portal, and hope we get another mistress, or even better, another vampire. Because the best thing with a vampire is, when he dies, he doesn't die. He just loses one of his levels and goes down a level. So you've not... You see what I mean? I've got 33 vampires, say, really, because I've got a level 10, so we can go 9 and 8 and 7 and 6. And then we've got a level 2 on there, or 3 even, so he can go down. So we did get another warlock there, but that's okay. So we'll just keep training them. The vampires are doing alright. We're going to pick up that warlock. I thought it was level 2 warlock then. I was like, why is he level 2? So we'll pick up him, put him back down. We'll just keep an eye on, we're hoping vampires. There we go, we've got a vampire there then. Nice. So we'll stick that down. Doesn't matter about our level 10 one. I'll just stick him up, put him back in there. So really now it's just wait a little bit. So what I will do is I will save it now because I know now it's just waiting. So in case my cursor gets stuck, I'm not going to be happy about having to do it all again. So I will save it there. Oh, wrong key. So as you can see now, there's quite a few of these here now. But really, it's like a waiting game now. We are done. There is gems there, but if you was to go over to that, we definitely would have broken into someone. I'm pretty certain that's how I did when I did it as a kid. I could have gone that way, but I do remember the east is the safe place, straight out. This is how I did it a while back, and now, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So, this worked, so I'm not going to change it. So, we've got another warlock. We'll pick that guy right up, go straight to our library, because the portal's directly below it, and just drop him back in. We will continue to get warlocks until we actually get rid of the library, but we can't get rid of the library, because then we'll get rid of our spells, so... There we go, we got another one, so straight away. Now it doesn't seem to be giving us the money more the creatures that we want, so what I might do is I might just leave it now to build up our creatures to max. So we're on 14. I think I threw in 3, did I throw in? 4 it was on, 7, 8. But 4 to 3 with this because it was on 7, so 3. That I put in. So we could do it with the creatures that we've got. See, that's because the price of our payday is because of our vampires. So what we do have to definitely do is start mining out this gold because we cannot not pay them. So we'll straight get on this. I'll even drop down my imps. The vampires are probably like transphased here and come back. So they've probably been paid. It's probably just the warlocks and the mistresses now that are going to get paid. And there's that. So we've probably got enough to one more payday, I would say. We could probably train our creatures up to another payday, and then after that we are out of gold and we have to push out then regardless. Otherwise our creatures get angry and that's not what we don't want. So we've got another mistress there, so that's good. We will mine out another row. And we might have to stop here now. We might actually have to start attacking now. Let me just make sure that our vampires are up to high standards and our mistresses are coming back. And we'll stick in the one that we just got, which is a level 1, because we're going to have to do this with the vampires and the mistresses. It's so much better that we got the 3 vampires extra, because now it's just basically a hell of a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be. I didn't think we were going to get vampires. So that's a nice little surprise, a pleasant surprise that was. So we'll just wait a little bit now, make sure our pay doesn't go crazy, and we got enough gold here to pay them if we do use all of our gold on training whilst we're waiting for the next payday. So we will keep an eye on our vampires. That's the main thing we really need to keep on, because like I said, the vampire, when he dies, he just loses a level. That's all he does. He die, lose a level, go back to the lair, and then it won't be level 4, it'll be level 3. So if we can get the vampires up as high as a level as we can before we have to go and engage any of the bad guys, we are doing really well. Like really well. And then when we do break through, now as you can see, I've got the problem here now of all these roaming bands of heroes. So we want to do it like, say, now would be a good time for me to dig through. I'm not going to do it just yet because I'm creating not high level enough yet, I don't think. But if you dug through the wall here now, we could take these on. It's right next to our training room, so anyone else who comes in is going to come straight into our training room, so bad for them. Or we could do it here near the lair, so we're a bit closer to this gold. I think there's rooms down here near this one. I can't remember, to be honest, but like in the other videos where I've said, it's been years since I played this, so most likely we will push over this way, get this gold, and then on our way over to this bit for the gems. But we probably won't need that, I don't think. I can't remember if you have to fight any Lord of the Land of it, or if it's just these guys, I can't remember. And as always, sorry for the activate windows thing. I am waiting on my money back, and then that will go. And as soon as you made it this far into the video, guys, go down there, smash the like button, let him know that you are appreciating the Dungeon Keeper content that I've put out, and subscribe. Why not? It's free. It helps me out here at the channel. Lets me know that you're liking the content, and then I have a rough idea of the games that you want me to actually play. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and also go down there, leave a comment, put down your comments down in the comment section of the games that you would like to see me play. I'll have a look through them and think, yeah, that'd be a good game to play. So in the works, I've got a bit of Destiny 2 that I'm going to be doing for the new season that comes out with the Lightfall. I'm just waiting for some stuff so that I can do that, as in some hardware to come so that I can actually do it without it being all terrible graphic wise, because we can't get broadband where I'm at, which is absolutely terrible. So that's been sorted, but yeah, we've just done Destiny 2 sorry, I'll say that again. There's some Destiny 2 content coming to the channel with the Lightfall when that is released, and I'm also doing some Warzone content. So if you would like to see quite a bit of that content, then leave a comment down in the comments. I'll see it, and then I know that you do want to see the Destiny 2 and the Warzone content. That's enough of the plug. Let's get back into the video. Well then, as you can see, our lair is just about alright. It's an alright size. As you can see, we're not even filled. About quarter, I would say. It's not a third just yet. 1/3 is bigger than a quarter for you Americans. No offence, I'm just saying that because of why you can't get half pounders or a third burger, was it? It was the story in America. It was a third burger, and then it had to come out of sale because a quarter's larger than a third. You sure about that? So as you can see, we've not got no more gold. We're getting pretty low. The gold is probably going to be for the training of our creatures. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up the mistresses and take them out of the training room, because we don't want them to no longer get trained, because I want the vampires to get the training. So we'll just let these do this, and we shall also dig out this bit of gold. So let's just do one seam, and well, one seam, I mean one across. I know one block is one seam in the game, so that is what I mean. Let's just see how much the gold this will accumulate, and then I'll have a rough idea of how long I've roughly got before I do have to go and attack regardless. So yeah, we are getting to that stage now where we will have to start pushing out anytime sooner. We've gone to the stage where we can't get any more gold than the gold that we've got here, so we're not going to be able to pay for our creatures, which they're not going to like. So I'm going to do it through the lair actually, because no, I shouldn't do the lair because resting creatures getting healed. We will go through the training room. It's probably the best place for you to mine through anywhere when you are. But before we do that, what we will do is we shall mine out all this gold here first. Not that bit though. And then we can have a little bit of gold in our back pocket, so that whilst we are attacking these creatures, we need them to die so we can get them to the graveyard, and then we'll get more vampires. So a little bit of a snowball effect. Not the ideal one we want, but it will pay out in the end. Excuse me there, just needed to light my cigarette. So, as you can see, the gold is just about enough for one payment. So probably about now is the time that we do go out. So as always, before you do anything big, just put down a save. I'm going to do this because I'm sure you don't want me to do it all over again. So straight away I'm going to mine out here. I'm going to get one imp sticking right down right next to it, and let the games begin. So we'll dig through here. We'll wait for the heroes to come. Hopefully they won't kill all of our imps because they're going to cost money to get back. We'll just quickly put the map up. And when we do encounter anybody, I am going to be doing my level 10 vampire. So what I'm going to try and do here is we want to try and get this bit of gold. So let's just build ourselves a little treasure room here. And we'll come off there. Hopefully our imps will do that so they won't all go and get killed by the roaming band of heroes. We'll keep an eye on that. So let's just zoom out one. There's that. That was a level 10 imp, so they can phase around. Don't know exactly where he was. Right, okay, there it is. So that's a level 5 fairy. Against our level 10 vampire. So as you can see, that guy's making short work of that, and then he's going to make short work of the guy behind him. Oh, you healed yourself, did you, mate? Okay. We'll put that on them vampires as well. So they should probably start fighting again. I will quickly do that with that one. Now we've got more coming, so let's stick back down our vampires. So I'm going to pick that vampire up because I want him to heal. Don't really want him to lose a level, like they can do, but don't really want to. So that's a level 10 fairy there, so we're going... I'm going to put down the mistresses as well, just because of their lightning bolt attack. So as you can see, they're making short work of them. And I'm going to pick up my minions, and we want these corpses. So let them just go and get them. Pick them back up, because the last thing we want is that. That didn't get to that quick enough in time. Mistresses are going on a mission. We'll go back to the lair. Get you all healed up. So quickly put your creatures back in your lair just to quickly heal them. Don't be doing this, guys. Come on, get a grip. What are you doing? Go there. That's only a dwarf. He's not that much of a trouble. We'll sorry. We'll quickly stick down this here so we can start mining out this bit of gold, because that is like our priority. Our priority is taking out them guys, but we are wanting to get the gold as well so that we can not go bankrupt and then have some gold at least, so that we can, well, at the very least, pay for our creatures. Now this is a big fight there. Where's that? Where's that? That's here. Right, okay, so same as before, vampires. And we'll put down mistresses as well. So the vampires are making short work of them. These are giants, so they're quite tanky. I'm not too sure which that one is. What is that one? It's not going to tell me. So we'll quickly put all them down there. We'll quickly come back here. The broke through our walls nowhere. All them corpses picked up. So we'll quickly do that. Treasure room, not that one. Map again. See, now we're going to have like a bit of a battle here now, because they're going to get a pinch. So let's get our vampires. And we'll put these down right here. Yeah, we're going to have a fight here now. So we'll get our vampires and we'll get down our mistresses. And then put down our vampires right there. So this is our first main fight. Yeah, they were. So put them back down there. Shoot that woman there. So, I wasn't expecting that. I've got him, so I'm going to put them down there a minute. So that's the fairy gone. And then we've got another one there we have. So I'll stick them down there as well. So right now they are in a bad day, but there is creatures in my dungeon. They are going to have to stay there for a minute because we need to take out these guys here. So the dungeon knight is under attack, but that's okay for now. Put down our vampires here. And I'm going to pick up that mistress there. Put them there. And by the looks of it, we've been losing some warlocks, but we don't really worry about them. So they're just taking out them there, that's nothing. Where is this though? Okay. So it looks like our warlocks took a bit of a beating there, but it's okay because they're not really creatures that we are actually using. So what I will do is quickly vampires, quickly mistresses, and excellent, we just got ourselves a dragon. So I'll put them down and we shall grab our imps because we want these corpses as well. What is? Our vampires killing the warlocks, that's alright. We're not really bothered about the warlocks getting killed by our vampires, that's just more for our graveyard. So as you can hear now, the Lord of the Land is on his way. Oh, we need to pick him up, don't know what he's doing. So right about now we are at the end of the game, end of the mission. So, not a lot of training room, this one here will do. We need to get our map up now because this is the main fight now. Now, if you had traps here and stuff, then this should be the ideal time. So I'm going to stick everything in here now because this is endgame. Wait, not endgame, sorry, end mission. And we need all hands on deck. So, we are either going to win or lose. That is the only choice there is. So, our main thing is we've got the fairy, and they're just so much of a pain. Like, yeah, no one's going nowhere, no one's doing nothing because of you and your stupid spell. So, I mean, the fairies are just a joke. So, I'm going to get my mistresses because they want to be silly about it, and I'm just going to stick them all down here so they can hopefully do their lightning spell. So our creatures are now starting to go down in battle. That's because of the amazing spell. So even though our mistresses have lost quite a bit of their health, don't worry about it because they're gonna die anyway. I don't know what's going on with them there. We ain't got the heal spell either. So the mistresses won't heal themselves because they want to. So the battle is almost over. It's just taking your time now. We could do with killing the fairies because as soon as they're dead, then it's like so much easier. But it's just doing it. And there we go, that's the realm done. Now, there is no more transfer creatures. That's it, we have done them all now. So, I will wait for the thing to pop up saying that we've won the battle. Which will be very, very shortly. And there you go then guys, that is mission 17. Bit of a heavy hitting one, like as you see, you had to push up, cut your walls a little bit. It would have been more ideal if we had more gold, but luckily for us, we had the vampires. So we'll stick in our high score and on to mission number 18. Just load into the mission and save it, and then we've got ourselves our save games, and just in case it doesn't load up right next time, which it will do. But I will stick that on a save. Have a quick look at the map, see what this mission is. Okay. So, we need to get over to this one first. That's what we're going to be doing and that. And we might be able to block it off. Well, we'll worry about that in the next one. Well then guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video like before, go down there, give the like button a little slap to let him know that you did like the video. And subscribe, it's free. It helps me out. Lets me know you also like it, that you do what I'm doing, and I can do more of the content that you like. Well then guys, this is me saying goodbye, and I shall see you all in the next one. This is Viper, out.